Hey mountain kids, it's Rob Wood with a little more outdoor core with some more scat for you, grade level 3. Alright, yeah, so we know that scat is the excrement poo number 2 of our wildlife. And because it's wild, we don't call it something else. We call it scat because that's a scientific term. I'm going to just kind of come in here a little bit closer. Now, if you are a mountain kid, I'm pretty sure you know what left this. Okay, but there is a chance that you might not. I know what it is because I've seen it come out of the exit hole of many of this mammal, and so I'm just going to call it out. This is from a mule deer, a black-tailed mule deer, and our mule deer they drop these little droppings. A lot of times they're in a clump when they first come out, because as they're processed by the digestive tract of the animal, they kind of come out in this little teardrop shape that you can see here. Kind of have a little pointy end to them. But that's because they're not pointing that way because they're pushed out and made pointy as they exit. They're already pointy, and they kind of clump together and then they drop out. If it's really dry, then they'll just fall out into lots of little pieces. And if it's a little more moist and humid, then they'll clump together and sometimes fall out in a bigger pile and then fall apart later on when they dry out on the ground. So anyway, I taught you before with the raccoons about claim, evidence, and reasoning. Same kind of thing here. My claim is that this scat came from a mule deer. My evidence is both, well, it's right in front of me. I can actually look at this scat. I also know that I have a small herd of deer that move through my property every single day. There's a doe, a female, and 2 fawns, little twin baby deer, and then actually a couple of forkies, a couple of young males that are following them around as well. So I have a lot of evidence that they walk right through here. I also have a track sitting right here of a mule deer, which would be consistent. When you can match up a track and a scat, you're in business for correct identification. And again, my reasoning being that I've seen this before. I've studied it both in books and out in the field. You can see lots of little hair and vegetation in these if we broke it apart as well. So, claim, evidence, reasoning, deer, scat. All right, and again, deer, track. Another one of the important signs as we identify wildlife that we don't see in front of us, but we can find their sign. All right, take care, 3rd graders. Get out there, be those mammalogists, those wildlife biologists who know a lot about the mammals of where we live. Take care.